What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? When I brought back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9, Lauren Cohan, Andrew Lincoln, some discussion, and a theory I have for The Walking Dead Season 9. Now, if you're worried about spoilers, stop watching now as I don't want to ruin anything for you. But more and more information is coming out. Lauren Cohan is doing interviews regarding The Walking Dead and Whiskey Cavalier. Lauren Cohan was just on live with Kelly and Ryan, and we have some information of what she said in her interviews. Now, Lauren Cohan and Andrew Lincoln are part of the Walking Dead family. Become a member of our Walking Dead family by subscribing to the PT channel, and I hope you do. Photo credits, info credits to these fine folks here. Lauren Cohan has been doing interviews since San Diego Comic-Con for The Walking Dead and Whiskey Cavalier, and she said a couple things. My Walking Dead story is open. It's not finished. Cohan said, "You don't break up with someone and forget about them and delete them from your life. No, things transition into different places." Cohan also said she was looking forward to comedy and happier fare in her career after many seasons on The Walking Dead, but stressed that Maggie's story is not over. Cohan said today, July 26th, on Kelly with Ryan, "It's my last season that we know of. My story is open-ended. I don't die." Very interesting stuff here, Lauren. Well, I don't really agree with the whole breakup thing, and I'm not sure where she's going with that, but it's interesting that she clearly says, "It's my last season that we know of. My story is open-ended. I don't die." So, what happens with Maggie? Do we just not see her for the rest of the season after she's done with her 5, 6, 7 episodes, however long her contract is? That's interesting. What do you make of that, guys? Maggie Rhee is supposed to run the Hilltop. If she's not there, who's going to run the Hilltop? What if she is there and we don't see the Hilltop? That doesn't make sense, so we're not going to see a whole community? What's going to happen there? Where is she going to go? What's going to happen with her, the rest of the community? But mainly, what's going to happen with Maggie and her baby? We see baby Herschel right there. Does she take baby Herschel and go? Does she leave the Hilltop and comes back? Does she get on a helicopter and go to DC? Is she the one that goes on the helicopter? Maybe. If Andrew Lincoln leaves and Rick gets killed off, what happens with Maggie? I really don't want to see Lauren Cohan and Andrew Lincoln both leave and not be able to come back on the show down the road. I really don't want to see Rick and Maggie kill each other, or one kills the other, or something happens by accident, or just, I don't want to see that story at all. I don't want to see Daryl killing Rick, or Daryl being involved with killing either of these characters. But Andrew Lincoln said this is his last season, so it's Andrew Lincoln's final season. He also said, "I love this show, it means everything to me. My relationship with Mr. Grimes is far from over." So what does that mean? That's a nice general statement. Does that mean you're still done with the character? You'll always be Rick Grimes, a part of the Walking Dead family? I think that's what that means. I think Andrew Lincoln is done with the show, done with the series. He's not going to come back. But it would be great if he could. Are they going to leave it so open-ended that he could possibly come back? That just seems pretty crazy, to me at least, on paper. What happens on the show versus what we're thinking could happen could be totally different things. We have to watch. I'm sure Season 9 is going to be great, and I'm very excited. I say it in every Walking Dead video that I've made so far for Season 9. But what's going to happen, nobody truly knows, at least the fans don't. I'm sure the writers and the actors somewhat know. But I thought it was interesting that Norman Reedus also said that I've been sneaking him scripts so he stays in the know. That means Andrew Lincoln is not there. The rumor is that he dies in episode 905. They filmed episode 906. They started 907. They're probably wrapping up 907. So he's not in either of those episodes. Will they come back for the mid-season premiere, mid-season finale, second half? We're not sure. And I'm really not sure if Maggie's disappearance or what happens with her is connected with Rick's, or they're two separate storylines or two separate events. I think they should be. I think the Maggie story and the Rick story should connect somewhat, but not how either of them leave the show if and when it happens. Maggie hates Negan and doesn't want Negan to be around, and that's going to be a driving force against Rick. Maggie wants Negan and the Saviors gone. Rick wants to keep him around, and I'm on Maggie's side with that. I wouldn't keep Negan around by any means, and I'm on Team Maggie's side for that. But Maggie and Rick are going to have a conflict regarding that probably this season, and we'll see what happens. In the trailer, we've seen many conflicts with the Saviors and Daryl, and the Saviors and Carol, and a bunch of people like that. But what's going on here with Maggie and Daryl? They're alone, so they might be doing something against Rick's wishes. They might be doing something against Negan and the Saviors. That's my best guess here. I don't think Rick and Michonne are going to be on the same side of Maggie and Daryl for a decent part of the season. We'll have some civil war, division, whatever you want to call it. And I know they're going to say, we're going to have people commenting, the writers disproved that. Well, the trailer said otherwise. But what's happening here with Maggie and Daryl? Does Daryl have gas cans, water cans, or one of each? And are those cans related to this fire that we saw in the trailer? We see a fire, we see a boot, we see pants, and that's it. We don't see the person. Are they tied up? Are they crawling on the ground? I think it could be either. Is that Daryl? Not really. It looks pretty different from his pants. I think it could be Negan or a savior. I think Maggie and Daryl are trying to do something against the saviors here. Now, the fire could just be happening by accident. The room could be set on fire. It could be Daryl. It could be someone there. But I think someone is either crawling backwards or sitting in a chair while they're tied up. It could be Negan. I think that would be awesome if you have Daryl and Maggie somehow go in to Alexandria, break Negan out, keep him tied up, put him in a room, and they plan to kill him. It kind of backfires and it doesn't work. Negan gets away. Maybe that's how Negan gets out of the jail cell. Maybe Daryl and Maggie break him out and they plan to kill him, which they probably should have just killed him in the jail cell if they're going to do that, if that happens. Maybe Justin lets him out. Maybe someone else lets him out. Maybe it's Anne. Because my best guess, and all of ours know, that Negan's not going to be in that jail cell for all of season 9. He's going to get out somehow. We just don't know how yet. But what do you make of what Lauren Cohan said about the open-ended story and that she doesn't die? Is that good? Is that bad? I think keeping Maggie Rhee on the show is good. I think keeping Andrew Lincoln on the show is good, if it's possible. Both of these characters could be gone from the show permanently after season 9. Lauren Cohan might have just got this 1-year deal on her contract. Maybe she'll have to renegotiate and come back. Maybe she plans to just do Whiskey Cavalier and other movies. She's got a lot going on. But if Maggie's story is open-ended, what does that mean for the character this season and beyond? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of the PT channel. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can achieve your goals. Just like my Zombie Apocalypse book series, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So we got Kindle and paperback versions. Maybe you want to start a book series or a YouTube channel or some art. You can do it, guys. Just put the hard work in. It'll come back to you. Believe in yourself. You can do it.